That's May 8th, about 8 o'clock in the morning. Just finished my half-a-mile hike in town. Stayed at the Thru church. And realized, I had a great time. Went to mass or whatever they call it, and had a lot of nice people and a lot of nice folks. Got a message. So, good time. Didn't have to go. They'll leave me alone in the back there, you know. But, I didn't realize you could get a ride or to and from places, but that was on the walls. You know, you could read it on the walls. Like, hey, it's $5 to get into town. It's $2 to get over here, or whatever. But they had church, so all that was kind of turned off. So I did not resupply. But I think if I do 20 miles today, I can get to the next hostel, which is a little more hostel-like. It's a beautiful day. I know the weather's been really cranky. A nice little bridge here. Weather's been a bit cranky everywhere down south. I mean, people are getting flooded. A lot of silk in the air again. These silk blazing this morning. I got my double socks on, so the outer layer of the sealskin, so if I want to walk through water I won't feel it. Pardon me. It's silk blaze. I'm imagining that my times are going to be a lot slower because of the rocks and stuff like that. Woo! This is kind of different. There's just flooded right through here. Mosquito heaven. But anyway, I'm gonna try to get to the next hostel, which shows 19.7 miles away. I'm thinking, you know, when we hit these rocks, I'm probably only gonna be able to do 15-mile days, realistically. So today, hopefully I'll just get up on top of the ridge and stay up there instead of going up and down the faces of the mountains. But nice, still moving forward, you know, that's the idea. Hear the birds singing again. It's a pretty day. My feet are feeling a little bit better. They do like these shoes, so that's a good thing. I tried uploading videos and I can't get the application to stop and restart uploading the video, so it just sits there and spins, you know, and doesn't do anything. But I also think their Wi-Fi out there was pretty abysmal. So I got one video loaded in 8 hours as opposed to 20 minutes. So the other videos are out of order, and I can't get the phone app called Studio to stop and start again, or to reassess. It just spins. It's not making any progress, is what I'm saying. So I'll wait till the next hostel and see if I can get Wi-Fi there and see if I can get to blast it through. This is what I'm seeing already. Wow. That was that mucky water we saw earlier, and here's the cause. So thank God for these bridges. It's a pretty crazy morning. I don't know if it rained last night. I didn't get outside. I was like stuck in the back of the church, and I don't know, didn't feel a thing or hear a thing or see any light, or it just there. Anyway, I'm gonna get at it. I think because we're in a park, the trails are super groomed. And it's been lovely like this. It was a real steep upgrade, and then we got on top of the mountain here, or top of the ridge. Top of the hill. We're on this ridge. It was a steep climb. But we got up here, and it's just been gorgeous. Half hour into my journey here. And getting some good mileage because it's nice and clean. Nice day. So we're working the ridge line. I don't know if you can see through the trees. You can see the valley. Fabulous. So, it's been a great day. The trail hasn't been too rocky. In the beginning there was a little bit. The very beginning was all groomed, and then there's a couple of spots up higher that was a bit rocky, which is normal. But the rest of the day, the trail's been perfect. High speed, not a lot of ups and downs, not too much water, so my feet are starting to ferment inside these seal skins. I'm thinking maybe I gotta take them off. But just when I do, I end up in more puddles. Anyway, the trail's been groomed. And the rocks haven't been very bad at all. I shouldn't curse it, but it's been a glorious day. It's warming up for sure. But yeah, this is like the trail. It's been great. Hopefully I get another 15 miles like this at least today. It would be nice to have today start and finish like this. The last 2 miles are always a pain in the butt. Quite painful. Anyway, I'll get back at it. This is rather beautiful. Kind of reminds me of climbing up the Smokies. Trail's been behaving itself just wonderfully today. I'm hoping to get some miles in before it turns to crap. I did not get a resupply. I saw that there's another hostel a day away, so 20 miles. So I'm just like decided to go for it. You know, and, hopefully I can get a resupply at this hostel. The last one was willing to give me a resupply, but the timing would have been really terrible. So I just changed plans on them without letting them know. I texted them. That's about as good as I could do. I had to get up and move. So I did move. You got to move it, move it. Anyway, I'm moving. It's just a really pretty spot right in here. On the way up to the spot, the temperatures dropped really nicely. Well, I sure could have used it, and I did. Still cool here, but not as cool as it was earlier. What a nice day, though. Yay! I got my one little cloud that always likes to follow me. Little micro thunderstorm. Might pee on me pretty soon. Anyway, it's keeping the air cool. Trail's been just fabulous the whole day. I'm waiting for it to really turn into crap. There's a lot of swampy areas still. But look at this, it's paved Jeep road. Don't know if I'm going to be able to get a resupply at the hostel unless I call it Uber or something like that. It's not doing my research well enough. Anyway, I'll get figured out. There's no reception there, so I just got to walk in and hope to God they have a place. If not, I'll just set up a tent. I want to set up a tent in this stuff. Pretty sketchy. But we're making miles today. I got about 12 miles done in 4.5 hours. Whew. which is pretty decent, but it's flat, so kind of cheating. Get back at it. Foot cramp. Ow, 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 ow. Feels good in a way. Oh look, a mailbox. So, we're in the middle of the wilderness. It's probably a hiker's manual. I probably won't sign it. I never do. But another official halfway point thingy. Pretty cool. Out in the middle of nowhere. I took my sealskin socks off because I hadn't seen any water for a while. And since then, I've been just rock hopping in the muck. So, obviously, it's a mistake to take them off. My shoes feel kind of a little bit roomier because they got stretched from the double socking it. But I managed to keep my feet dry anyway without the sealskins. So, my feet really cramped when I put them in that cold water. They did not like that. But it's good for the swelling, I hear, so a little bit of relief. That means the miles in front of me are less than the miles behind me. That's significant. It is a big milestone. I should be happier, but I'd be happier with a beer. I can't seem to find beer this last week, so I have no idea what's coming up. Hopefully I can get a resupply. It doesn't sound like it. It sounds like they serve food at the hostel and you don't want to miss it. And I don't know if they drive into town or not. It doesn't sound like it. It sounds, I don't know. Everything pales in comparison to the Green Dragon Hostel. Woo! That was the pinnacle, absolute pinnacle of care and comfort and good food, knowledge of the trail, and helping people move on through the trail. Like, oh, hey, you probably want to slack pack this part, you want to do that, you want to do this, and they take you to town every day, they take you to a restaurant every day. You want to go to the Outfitters, they take you to the Outfitters. They go at certain times of the day so they don't have to keep messing around, you know. So they herd all the cats together, if you will, and bring them into town. They tell them when they're going to come back. And that's just that, you know. You don't have to hassle with it. They seem to have it all figured out. Anyway, when I get too long in these videos, they're hard to upload. I'm nearing the end of my day. This might be the mansion. It's a big, beautiful building. Hopefully that's my hostel for the night with food. It's supposed to be a general store or something, and dinner and things. Ironmasyers mansion, that's it. Wow. Big old porch. Nice place. Let's see if I can stay inside though. Go up and read some instructions.